What does it mean for your team to make the top 8 dual discipline or top 4 single and qualify for the national championship?
Well, it's always an honor to qualify for a national championship. Doesn't matter what sport you're in or event-wise. But this group that's been invited this year is a very tough group of competitors. It usually is. So we're always happy and honored to be recognized in that group of that company of other teams that are competing.
The move to Ocala, what are you looking forward to at the World Equestrian Center?
It is such a fabulous place to horse show. Just the venue is outstanding. I think it will bring a little more excitement to our competition. It's such a wonderful place to be. We're just very excited to be there.
What has your team done to prepare for competition there?
I think we can't just say what's happened in the last 24 hours since we've had our announcement. I think it's a year-long process. And so day in and day out and working and being disciplined, that's been a big word we've used this year, of being able to stay disciplined every ride, every time we compete. And so that's been a very big part of it. And each and every day you work on something different, something more, be it mental skills, be it riding skills. There's always something that we're working on towards being at a higher level of competition.
What is your team most looking forward to during national championships this year?
Being a part of it. You know, that we're out there and showcasing our skills and all the work we have put in this year, everything that they've done. And this team has worked really hard this year, so we're really proud of being able to be there.
Any challenges that you've overcome this season, and how have you overcome them?
It always puts a lot of pressure on us, and to be better and to work harder and change our strategies of where we go, what the horses' quality are at different schools and institutions, and how do we prepare for that. So that's been our biggest challenge, and it still is always a challenge. And so we just continue to ride different strategies and ways to become better, so we obviously can try to peak here at the end of the year.
What have your team's strengths been this season, and how can those help you be successful?
As a team as a whole, if we bringing a lot of energy to our day, that's been a big help. It just starts us out, and so we have that energy and we keep that pushing and going throughout the day. That's a huge help. You got to give some kudos out to our horsemanship squad that has really worked. They worked hard all year. And big changes that has happened in the last several competitions, and some big scores. We've had 2 honorees of the NCEA Ride of the Week. We had Emily Mall, that was an 81 on an away horse. We had Alex Krebs, that was a 79 on an away horse. We had a really good performance on the western side at OSU. And so we really try to continue to capitalize on those things and continue to strengthen that. And every time there's always a weakness that we try to come home and work on to make that part stronger. And that's always a goal, I think, of every coach that's out there that wants their team to be better.
How does preparation for national championships differ from any regular season competition?
Everything at nationals, all the horses are neutral horses. You know, so we're not sitting on something that we're at home or we might have seen them through the year, but no team is on an advantage horse. So we start looking at different ways to look at that. We look at studying film of the horses. We look at what we need to do and capitalize on every horse. So that's kind of the biggest thing for us as we're looking into our national championship.
What are you expecting to see from your team as you begin competition on Thursday?
The expectation is to go out and lay down the best rides we can. We're going against the number 1 seed, Oklahoma State, on neutral horses. So we want us to be able to go out and produce what we've been practicing. I think that's the biggest thing that we're going to really be looking for of what cumulative throughout the year, everything that's been going on and pushing and getting there and working towards. That's what we're going to really be looking for and expecting, and obviously hoping for the win on points, those things that we've been working on.